Welcome to this third lecture on the legal system in the United States. The first one was a general introduction, the second one was dealing with the constitutional protection, and now we are going into the specialized laws, namely the consumer protection. What is first very important to understand within the American system is that a lot of, let's say, broad consumer protection laws are not specifically dealing with privacy, but they are prohibiting unfair and deceptive practices by firms. And as a consequence, that might also relate to how your personal information is being protected by those service providers, for instance, or deliverances of services. So there is this broad consumer protection system that unfair and deceptive practices are forbidden. That needs to be set beforehand. Then when we go to specialized, let's say, consumer protection laws, then there's a whole bunch of state laws, but we are not looking into state laws, we only look at the federal privacy-related laws. And that they are usually around collection and the use of personal data. And they are applicable either within financial or health information systems or laws and in electronic communications, that's on the one hand. And on the other hand, there is a number of activities that use personal information, for instance, in telemarketing and the like. Looking into or overseeing or controlling what is being done with consumer with the protection of consumers, that oversight is being done by the Fair Trade Commission. So there's a special agency where the constitutional rights and duties are being overseen by the Supreme Court. The consumer law and privacy protection stuff is being done by the Federal Trade Commission. And they do that since the early 1970s. But as explained earlier, there's a myriad of different consumer protection laws, specifically those aimed at protecting privacy. Overseeing this whole new field of consumer protection since the 1970s was first done by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. But now the FTC has, let's say, divided its work areas into 4 different areas, namely the policy work on privacy and data security, then privacy and security enforcement, namely does everybody keep and stick to the technical environment that indeed personal data is being protected. Then of course the special consumers and financial privacy which needs to be overseen, and specifically the COPPA laws referring to the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So that's a very important area of overseeing by the FTC. I was referring to these type of laws. Here is a whole bunch of them. In more detail, we will deal with them in the next module. But important to know is that, for instance, there is privacy law protection against privacy intrusion of genetic information, for instance. There's special privacy laws in the educational sector. There's special privacy laws concerning the health world and, of course, the financial services. All these different laws are being overseen by the FTC. Thank you for watching this lecture. The next lecture will deal with, again, a specialized area of privacy protection, namely in telecommunications and internet service provision.